Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to cut and sew this short sequence gown with a QueenAnn neckline. Okay, so if this is what you're interested in, please keep watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. Thank you. So I'm making use of 2 yards of this sequence material, okay, and I have folded this into 2 already. The width I'm having here is 11 inches, okay, and I used the round hip measurement divided by 4 to give me the width I'm having here plus 1 extra inch, okay. And because I'm not using a lining and you know it's stretchy, so I'll just be measuring out the actual body measurement, okay. So I've already ruled out a straight line here for our starting line, okay. So the length of this gown is 33 inches, okay. That is including the folding allowance. So I'll mark that out. And we are drafting out the back part of the gown first, okay. So next up I'll be marking out half an inch for the zipper allowance, okay. That is 0.5 inches for the zipper allowance down to the length of the gown. So the shoulder measurement I'm working with is 13 inches. 13 inches divided by 2 will be giving me 6.5 inches, okay. So I'll mark that from the zipper allowance, okay. And then from the starting line, which is our shoulder line, to the bust line, 10 inches, to the waistline, 16 inches, to the hip line, 22 inches, okay. So from the shoulder line to the bust line, 10 inches, from the shoulder line to the waistline, 16 inches, from the shoulder line to the hip line, 22 inches, okay. And the rest is the length of this gown. All right, the round bust measurement I'm working with is 38 inches divided by 4. That will give me 9.5 inch. So I'll mark that on the bust line measurement, okay. The round waist measurement I'm working with is 34 inches divided by 4. That will give me 8.5 inches. So I'll be marking that on the waistline. The round hip measurement is 40 inches divided by 4. That will give me 10 inches, okay. So I'll mark that on the hip line. And on the length of this gown, I'll be removing half an inch from this 10 inches on the hip line, okay. That will give me 9.5. So I'll mark that on the length of this gown. So all I will need to do is to connect these points together. So next up, the armhole, my armhole from the shoulder line, I'll be coming down by 8 inches, okay. So I'll just make a straight line like so. And my shoulder slope, I'll be coming down by half an inch. I'll be marking half an inch for my shoulder slope, okay. So here I'll just mark the midpoint, okay. Then for my armhole curve, it's just the round bust measurement, which is 9.5 inches, okay. Then I'll connect here and here, this part together. Okay, so our upper neck width for the back, I'll be marking out 3 inches, okay, and the neck depth 2.5 inches, okay. So I'll use my curve ruler also and give it a curve. And then our shoulder slope also. So the next thing we'll do is to cut this out, okay. So guys, I folded my fabric again into 2, okay. So I'll be placing the back part on it to cut out the front, okay. We'll be cutting out exactly what we'll have minus the zipper allowance. So guys, to cut our neckline, okay, from the center front, I'll be marking 3 inches, okay. For the upper neck width, okay. Then I'll be marking 3.5 inches, okay, and also marking 8 inches. If you don't want your neckline that deep, you can stop at 6.5 inches or 7 inches, okay, but I'm coming down by 8 inches, okay. And on this 3.5 mark here, I'll be coming in by 4.5 inches, okay. So you can see this place is on fold, is not cut. So the next thing I'll do, I'll bring my curve roller, connect from the upper neck width to 4 inches and to the 8 inches. So the next thing we'll do is to cut this out. Next up, we'll be cutting our sleeves, okay. So I've already ruled a straight line here for the starting line. So the length of our sleeve is 23 inches. I'll be making 24 inches, okay, for folding the lower part, okay. So from the starting line here, okay, down to my bicep, I'll be marking 5 inches, okay. And from this starting line here, the shoulder line, down to my elbow is 12 inches, okay. So the armhole measurement I'm working with is 8 inches, okay. I'll be marking out 9 inches, 9.5 inches, okay. My round bicep is 12 inches divided by 2. That will give me 6 inches, okay. I'm marking that on the bicep line plus half inches for sewing allowance. My round elbow is 11 inches divided by 2, 5.5 plus half an inch sewing allowance. Okay, and over here I have 7 inches. My round wrist 7, I'll be marking 3.5 plus half inches sewing allowance. So all I'll do is just to connect the lines. And then I'll also be using this sleeve to cut out the second sleeve. Next, I'll be cutting out facing for the back and front neckline. So guys, the next thing we'll be doing is to attach the facing to the neckline. Okay, so I'll open like so, right sides facing each other. I will place this like so. Okay, I'll secure with my pin, then go over to the machine, sew half an inch, okay, before shaping the facing for the front part. Okay, then for the back part also, for the back part also I'll be doing same. Okay, for the two neckline, place one like so, run half an inch. So I've sewn the facing on the neckline for the back and front. I'm giving it a notch and also trimming out the excess. So guys, this is my back neckline. I used hemming gum, okay, to make the facing rest on the material itself. Okay, but I'll still go over to the machine and run a stitch like so. Okay, then on the zipper allowance, I just cut half an inch of ST. Okay, I don't have paper stay, so I just used ST on it, so while fixing my zipper it will not be shaky somehow. So this is the front part also. Okay, so I'll just go over to the machine and just run a stitch at the edge. So the next thing we'll do is to fix our zipper. Okay, so from the neckline here, I'll be measuring about 18 inches. Okay, so from this 18 inches I will run a straight stitch, okay, half an inch down to the length of this gown, after which I'll be fixing my zipper on the back part. Okay, and then I'll be joining the shoulders of the back part with the front part. Okay, so when I'm done I'll come back and show you the next step. So guys, I've joined the shoulders, okay, and I've also attached the zipper to the back part. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is I'll turn this over to the wrong side. All right, so I'll be taking this to the machine. I'll run half an inch, okay, on both sides. Okay, and then these are my sleeves. Okay, I've run half an inch already. So after shaping this gown, I'll attach the sleeves. Okay, so guys, this is what we'll have. So even without adding any allowance to this gown, after shaping this gown, it was still kind of free. So I had to do that, okay, for the front and back to make it fitted. Okay, so this is what we'll have. So the last thing we'll be doing, I'll just go over to the machine and, you know, fold the lower part half an inch and sew round. Okay, so guys, with this we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you in my next video. All right, bye.